Okay, hey guys, here's another seed experience I had, and I'm gonna walk you through it. It's pretty interesting. I'll never forget it. Happened twice in my life, and this is the first time. So I'll give you the lead up to it, how that happened, because that's very important. So I had some experiences where my seeds or the inner light was glowing, and I could feel it. And I'm thinking, and this happened 5 years ago, 6 years ago in Windsor. And anyway, my seeds are glowing, and I pondered it off and on all day because they were glowing. And I'm like, what is this glowing inside of me? And I'm looking, I'm trying to figure it out. Along with all my past experiences, adding up the pieces. I'm like, well, how does this glow get into you? What is it? What the hell is it? I've read a bunch of shit, but you read it. You gotta experience it. But anyway, I'm feeling it all day. I go to bed at some point, and I'm laying there, and I'm just thinking, and I'm looking at the seeds, the glowing of the seeds. But to me, it was the inner light, a spark. That's about all I knew of it, and the aliens talked to it. So it must be something of me inside for them to talk to it. Well, they seem to be talking to it. Yeah, they were talking to it. Anyway, that was a long time ago. The ETs talked to it, but it was on my mind all the time. I go to sleep, and I was thinking as I went to sleep, what is it? How does this work in the spiritual realm of everything? The spark has been there all my life, and what is it? What is it? How does it work? What's going on? What is this? I didn't know. I didn't know the finer details of what this thing is. Glowing. It does everything, but it doesn't. I don't know it. How does it happen? Does it grow? I don't know. Anyway, I'm laying in bed, I'm thinking all that. Just pondering. Love pondering. Daydreaming is praying. Did you know? So watch your pondering and your daydreaming. Daydream the right things. Anyway. I'm sleeping, and I wake up consciously, but I'm still dreaming. It happens to me. I don't know why. I'm laying there, and all of a sudden, this huge hand comes down. I mean, the size of a vehicle. It's gotta be. This hand has to be a Mini Cooper size. The hand comes down, and it's female. There's no voices, no nothing. Comes down in front of me, and I'm looking in this huge palm of this hand, and in the palm of the hand is one of them stone things you crush seeds with. Where you take it and you grind in the stone. It's stone, and there's a grinder thing. I am not a cooker guy. I don't know the grinding thing is called. Okay. She has one in her hand, and it's like a little bowl, and you grind seeds. I've seen the grandmas do it, making their food. You grind the food, you grind it, and you smash it. Anyway, she has one of those, but she don't have a grinder like the little thing. She doesn't have it. And she takes the bowl and puts it right up to my eyeballs. Inside the bowl, the stone bowl, it looks like mercury. You know, mercury, the chemical, or not the chemical, the mercury, the stuff in thermometers and shit. Mercury. It looks like mercury, a bloop of mercury sitting in the middle of it. But it's glowing, white, and a little bit of blue. And it's glowing. And then she takes her other hand and she has a little tiny spoon. Imagine a toothpick with a spoon on the end of it. And it's a little tiny spoon, like a spatula, or not a spatula, a stir spoon. You know the wooden ones you get to stir your stew? Yeah, it's like one of those. But it's so small, I can't even believe it. She takes the glowing stuff in the middle of the bowl. She puts her spoon on it and stirs it around a little bit, mixes it up, and it moves like mercury. It's moving like mercury. It ain't mercury, okay? Just to clear that up. But she's moving it. And then she pulls it out, and some of the mercury is stuck. She didn't scoop it out like a spoon of soup. She just stuck it in, like, and she pulls it out, and there's a little tiny thing of that stuff on the spoon. Then she stuck it in my heart, right here, and she does it again. Sticks it in, takes it out. She didn't, well, I don't know. And there's another bloop stuck. It looked like a drop of mercury. And she stuck it in my heart. And then she went up and disappeared. And that was it. So, I remembered as I went to sleep, I was wondering about the seeds. I call them seeds now, but I didn't know what to call them then. But the bloops, the drops of this mercury looking stuff, took one little tiny little, it was so little, it was little on the little spoon, okay? I mean, really little. And she put them in my heart, more or less, in that area. And it started glowing with all the rest of them, like I had a bigger glow. So what the hell just happened? What? In my head, she's from the light. From what I know now, she is from the light. Way up in the light. Later, she's above the angels, all that stuff. Okay? Up there with them. Okay, from what I know now, Jesus Christ reigns in the Christian stuff all the way to 13. From there, Christ still goes, but you get a lot more people, a lot more different things in the light. When you're in the light, other things happen. All this down here to the earth, you're done. Time to move on. Up here in the light, it's a whole different case. The lady that gave me the seeds, she's from way up. Alright, I mean, I don't even know the number of levels she's on. Now, call her the creator. Why not? Are you going to know anything else above her? Not in this lifetime, you ain't. And don't tell me you are. Because you ain't. You're on the earth, and I'm talking to you. And you're just a bum like everybody else. So you might just drop all that hierarchy shit. As far as I'm concerned, she's the creator. Creator or of that group of creator people. She is living through us, giving us seeds. A seed is given to you so you can grow. The seeds grow. Get it? That's what they call it. Seeds. That's a part of the creator. She's the hander, outer. She hands you the seeds to grow. If she's a part, she's got to be a part of the creator. All that is. Right? She's handing it out. So, now if it's just girls, why did she come in the persona of a woman? Well, it was feminine. The hand was feminine, female. As far as I'm concerned, it's a girl's hand. If that is true, or she just presented it because I'm a male, so I need the opposite to grow on. Maybe I have male seeds and female seeds. I don't know. I don't know. To me, the seeds are like Omni, man. Yin Yang, eternal, eight symbolic representation of Omni, man. So, I don't have all the words for this. I just had experiences. What? I don't know. But, she's up there with the creator. She hands down the seeds to people after you've earned them. Why did I earn them? Because I saved my life. Okay. I went through hell, and I'm still alive. You'll never know this hell. Or maybe you will, or maybe you are. I don't know. But, what happened to me, you ain't never gonna experience it until you get with Christ. Then he can hook us up and you can experience it. Until then, forget about it. So, I can talk all day about what I went through. Doesn't mean shit to most people. They don't even care. They'd rather sin. But the next experience was pretty much the same as the first. This happened 2 years ago, or 1 year ago. Not knowing anything, I'm wondering about the big, in the big fight of the seeds. Christ was fighting, the priests were fighting, everybody's fighting, arguing, what are we going to do with the seeds? Are we going to give them back his other ones and all this stuff? That's a side story. This, though, she came down again. It wasn't a big giant hand this time with a bowl, stone bowl. It was just a normal hand. I saw the bowl, but the hand was up here. She takes it, dips it in, and this is 15, 16 seeds. She puts it right in my heart, bing, takes another drop, bing, and then she leaves. What was that all about? I don't know. All I know is I got 2 more seeds, 15 seeds. This was during Loogie Man, right at the beginning of Loogie Man. Halfway through the Loogie Man experience. Loogie Man lasted a fucking year, alright? If you want to know what Loogie Man is, look in the playlist. Go back and watch the old videos. But she came again. Now, the problem was, I think of it as a problem. And the lady's reaction that gave me the seeds, Loogie Man has 16 seeds. I had 14 seeds. Okay? He was highly skilled at his spider shit. He's a spider Christ. He ain't even a Christ now. He's in jail for 175 years. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm doomed. And the seeds are power to your abilities, to your perception, to everything spiritual. Everything spiritual you can do, Now, I didn't know I had 25 seeds that were locked away in a seed bank by Christ. I didn't know that till long after. This is where stuff comes. We were even now. We were on an even playing field. Me and Lukey Man. This son of a bitch is like a yuppie in a cool car. Almost pathetic, this guy. And he's a spider Christ. I figured it out. I showed the investigators. I showed Christ. I showed the region priest. I showed who needed it to know. And I went through another year of hell. He damn near killed me, man. And then the priestess almost damn near killed me. And this is going on now. So I got 16. I find out later, after this guy's in jail, 6 months after this guy's in jail, because the priestess came right after the loogie man and did the same fucking thing to me with the loogies. And she was, anyway, we're really close for the past 300 fucking years, okay? So the seed thing happened. They gave me my 25 seeds, or they gave me up, I don't even know the number, but I had 16 in me. Christ went and got the rest out of the seed bank. They took away from me when I was 10 years old. Okay, they took my seeds because of the ET contacts and all the shit that was happening to me. They took it away because the seeds amplified. And I was in chaos, man. I just wanted to get laid, play hockey, and live my life. Try to get money, right? That was the fucking program I'm born into. Too much seeds for rich. Take them out, put them in the bank, I'll never know about it. Philip was like, well, 14 was just fine, okay? Way fine. For what happened to me all my life. Now I got 25. I want them all. I want to experience this shit for the last goddamn time, or for a long time. I want to go through this and get it done. When I die, I got a list that skyrockets to the moon. Alright? So the more seeds I can get, the more experiences I can have, and the more I know. With everything. ETs, multidimensional, Sasquatches, life on Earth, how it all works, everything. Let all the crap go. That's what I want. So when she came and gave me this 16 seeds, she evened the playing field between me and Loogie Man. Now this guy, he could have killed me any minute. And when he lost his Christness, he lost his Christ. They took him away. But he slowly backed down after I kept shooting him in the head with that sniper rifle and other guns I had in the spirit world. He slowly backed away, and they actually took him away, more or less. Took him to another place. I can still hear him now. But the focus of this whole fucking video I'm making is, what are the seeds? Who is the lady that's handing out the seeds? Why is it a lady? I don't know. Who she is? I don't know. But she's up there in the creatorness. Now, I've talked to many Jesuses, many Jesus Christs, many, like over 50, about the fucking seeds. Teachers, the regents are cool and understand the seeds, but they don't tell me shit. Christ has problems with the seeds. You're worshiping your seeds and not Christ. That's his program. He's in a program. They're conscious people, like me and you, but they're in a program. Just like, go to work, do your fucking job. The lower you go, the program is worse. You get down into churches and ownership and propaganda and slavery and all that Christ stuff, stupid Christian shit, like religion. Here in St. Lucia on level 3, I have to get guys to come down who are more enlightened and know shit that the Christ down here don't know. Because they're all religious freaks in the spirit world down here. The guys up here talk more my language. They actually talk my language. And they said, shut the fuck up. The people down there where you're in the spirit world in St. Lucia and all that don't need to know what you know. You're supposed to be up here on 16. He goes, Christ goes, you want to move to 17 when you die? Stop abusing all that. I'm like, dude, I'm just defending myself. He goes, I got it all. But you are abusing with your mouth, and you're ripping apart, and it's making it worse. Stop fighting them. He goes, the next time you have an issue with a Christ or a priest or anybody, before you fucking strike, stop and think of me. Contact me and I'll help you. I'm like, deal. That is beautiful. Thank you very much. So you see, the seeds, what they do, that's my experience. The first and the second with the lady who gives you the seeds. I never, ever got an answer. Christ, all know the answer. To me, my instinct, which I do everything with, is that's the creator realm. Way the fuck up there. Way. I mean, top of the pyramid. In another dimension. Now, she hands out seeds to the ETs. She hands out seeds in life forms, spiritual or physical. Because this is just an avatar. This is just something you get into. When you go to sleep at night, your soul goes. Either you're aware of it or you're not in your head. The seeds go to the soul. It amplifies. The seeds grow with you. You grow with the seeds. The Creator, I heard once, experiences creation that she created, that you're creating through the seeds. And that's true. Because once in a while I heard her screaming up there. And it's not a language you understand. When she talks to me verbally, when I hear her in my seeds talking, and I do, she's like, this is what it will be like. Car, clouds, rain, iguana. Just random shit. But each word that she says of a thing or a phrase or a metaphor, you put it all in order and it comes up with what's going on that she understands. So she'll just say a bunch of random shit, but it's actually a story of your experience. Do you understand? It's crazy, man. I don't even go, that's above my pay grade, man. My brain is fucking on the brink. I can't deal with that shit. I mean, just mama, hand out the fucking seeds. Just, keep me key. And you work your seeds with your innocence. You work your seeds with your innocence. If you want to be God-like and go to where she is, then you go with your innocence. Don't let Christ dictate, I'm the end all be all. Because he's not. He helps you from A to B. From fucking level 1 to 13 in your lifetimes here on earth or in the spirit world when you die. He helps you from 1 to 13 and get through as fast as you can. He's a vessel. Christ consciousness helps you to climb the mountain. And there's a lot of shit. Once you see it, you can get through it. Follow natural law in your heart. Right and wrong. It's that fucking simple. In every action you do, in every thought you do, right and wrong thought, right and wrong action, right and wrong prayers. Me, I just take it day to day, right and wrong action. You do something wrong, learn it, let it go, move on. And that's all Christ does. He says, what you did by shooting that guy in the face because you had a hemorrhoid and you were angry that day, so you shot this guy in the face. That's a wrong thing to do. Now, do this next time. And now here's 5,000 lessons for 100 years you gotta do. You know, it's like that. That's the way it is, more or less. On everything. But the worse you do, the worse you get when you get to the spirit world. So don't do extreme bad. But if you know whatever you're doing, just don't make it real bad, because you gotta pay for it. And it's just about learning yourself. So just don't, with Christ, He's pointing you in the right direction. He's healing you up constantly. That's all He does, man. That's all He does. But that's my mom. I call her the Creator. Define Creator. There are people in the Creator. To me, it's like under the Creator. Workers for the Creator. They're hanging on the seeds to all the people who deserve it, who need it, who acknowledge. The best thing you can do is talk to your seeds, talk to your inner light. Talk to it. Meditate, talk to it. Then start using them. Use them with your prayers. Use them with. It's going to happen naturally. But by you acknowledging it, your innocence and your seeds, by you acknowledging it, working with it, it becomes more and more one with your brain. Your brain molds to that frequency, and it works better. So everything you do down here in the mental, physical meat world, work with your seeds, and it works better. You get better seed vibes, you're fucking seeing aliens, you're all kinds of crazy shit. Dimensional shit, everything happening. And that's what I've been doing since I was a little kid. When I said, I don't know who or what you are, but you show me. And that's what's been going on, more or less. I get confused, I get fucked up, but I'm seeing it, I'm experiencing it, and I'm making my videos. So, hey, this just helps you out, right on. But I'm getting choked up. That means I'm doing good. That means it's truth, what I just talked through. Anyway, guys, long enough video. I gotta go. Alright, talk to you later.